Yeah, I mean, the word Churchill that said everybody was little Eichmanns, deserved to die in the World Trade Center. We're talking about secretaries. We're talking about janitors. We're talking about school teachers. We're talking about, people that put the light bulbs in, that ran the food service. Children in daycare. But the point is, we didn't come out here and attack them. We show up. This is the group that says, okay, we had some websites linked and some groups that are part of us that, that did call for some, some things, but you're liars. You shouldn't say that. Then, I'm over there quietly talking to crowds of people, and they come over and start bullhorning me, saying I'm not allowed basically to be there, and that I'm a racist, and that I hate black people and Hispanics. Just totally made up classic leftist bull. To neutralize and demonize me. But all these black folks and stuff, people that knew me were like, yay, Alex Jones, these Hispanic folks. Yeah, we know Alex. He's good. So they were lying about me, and I was countering, and he's bullhorning right in my face. Then people start bumping into me, hitting me, and they say, leave. You're disrupting the demonstration, when it's just a public melee. And I say, look, I'm just here talking. He's the guy bullhorning me. And they say, stop it. So they start bumping into me, hitting me with their elbows. Then I found out that Aaron was with Infowars.com 30 minutes before when I was in a separate area, and they came over to him and they said, you're with Infowars.com. You talk bad about Recreate 68. Started talking to one of the organizers, and they said, get out of here. And Aaron said, look, I just want to interview with Ward Churchill. And they said, no. Started hitting his camera. They say, you lied and said we're violent. Get out of here. Bam, wham, and start hitting the camera. Aaron's right here videotaping, but for now, Aaron, tell them what happened to you.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I just wanted a brief statement from Ward Churchill. Whatever he wanted to say, he wouldn't talk to us. And they wouldn't talk to Infowars.com. They said, not after what you said about Recreate 68, implying that we said they were violent, which was other groups, but, we had them on. Then they started hitting the camera, obviously contradicting what they were trying to prove. And that's basically what happened. They ran me out of the area and said, you're not welcome here.
But the good news is, I know we're coming back out in the final segment right now, aren't we? Okay, well, I just wanted to recap for the listeners. The Recreate 68, some of the organizers, folks that said they were in charge, came over and bullhorned us, told us that we basically couldn't even be there on a city street, then started bumping into us, saying leave, started hitting me, hard. Throwing elbows into my stomach. There were cops across the street. They would have come over and arrested us all. So I just left. But Luke was live streaming on the web on his We Are Change site, so that went out. We're now driving around inside the city where there's checkpoints and police. We just drove through a big one before we went live at Infowars.com on the video stream. We just drove through a big one there, but weren't going live yet. But we're going to continue. We're going to drive back through, get out, show you the demonstration. Then the anarchists are planning to surround the Mint, and the feds have said if they touch the fence, they might shoot. So that's going to be probably arrests going on there. We're going back to the camp later. We're going to have a live event feed. It's all at Infowars.com on our Justin TV channel. We want the listeners to take all these clips and all these feeds, edit them together, post them up on Infowars.com, on YouTube. Go to the live video feed, listeners, capture it, put it on YouTube, get it out to everybody, to Kurt Nimmo, to Paul Watson. Help us because we're showing people what's really happening. But bottom line, people that claim that they're, quote, anarchists and Recreate 68 told us basically to get out of there. We're bumping into us, saying we didn't have free speech, and we're being violent. So here's another example of us peacefully being there. And again, I could have stood there and yelled and screamed and keep getting hit by them. The point is we just documented they were bumping into us, documented what they were doing, documented they were bullhorning us, and we just left. There they are attacking the First Amendment. Understand, they're screaming at us with bullhorns, and then their organizers are coming over saying, Alex Jones, get out of here, you're causing problems. And then separately with Aaron slapping his camera going, we're not violent, you're a liar. Wham, bam, on his camera. So just unprecedented, Jason. So for everybody, the refeed for the restream of what Jason has done today starts in just about a minute and a half on the internet streams at Infowars.com with the live call-in from the FEMA camp, all the guests. That's about to restream at Infowars.com. But regardless, we're going to continue on Infowars.com with our Justin TV feed. If it goes down, we're going to boot it back up because we're here in the city, but it's still up, right?
Yes.
Still going good. With Richard doing a great job putting up with me today. The guys are doing a fabulous job. Jason, you're doing a fabulous job. If you want to go into overdrive right now, you're welcome to. Do you want to end the show right now or go to just internet-only Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv streams?